So I will also tell the scenario where you don't have any like Python install your system and you just have an internet with you. Still, you will be able to run your code. So let me introduce you to that option. So that was actually like Google Colab, which was given by Google for like free users. Okay. So let me show you this. Like this like collab.google. If you see, like this is a Google Collaboratory. It's just like Google Drive. It has Google has also provided us an environment where you can do your Python coding. Okay, so let's go inside. Okay, so I think my browser doesn't support like this is old. It opened in older age. Okay, let me close it or minimize it. Let me open in new edge file here. Maybe it will open. I've copied that URL here. Okay, I'm trying to open it. Let's see if it will open. I think it should because this is anyway latest browser. Yeah, it has opened. Okay. So this is all getting started thing like just to introduce like what kind of things can be done. So if you see, let me touch on this. So this is also like what you are viewing here is also a Python notebook, just like what we have done here. Okay. So which like you can actually write if you see this like you don't it doesn't look like a Python notebook, right? So you have values here. You can even plot a graph, like use code, like write some kind of links, notes. You can do kind of documentation as well. Like everything you can do it inside this Python notebook. So okay, so let's start our first notebook. Okay, or like file new notebook, which will create an empty one. Okay, so let me do that. I went to file and then new, and it's creating a notebook for me, which will be saved inside my Google Drive automatically because like we are just using a browser, nothing else. Okay, so when I create new, it gave me empty Jupyter note. It's a Jupyter notebook kind. So this notebook, okay. So here you can do the same code what we have done. Let me copy that code, like whatever we try to do line by line. Let me also do it here. Okay, and I'm also doing shift enter here. See, it is rotating. It means like it's running. Initially, it will take time, but once it is done, like it will be very fast. So actually, the main reason why Google released this Google Colab is it like it has run. Like once it has run, it will give the number in the cell. Okay. So let me. Okay. So one thing is like the path. This is my local path. You can't use a local path here, right? So you should be pointing to something inside your Google Drive. Like let's take it another day. Let me do something else here because like I'm only intention is to introduce you to the Google Colab here. So let me do this part. I have done this C. I'm pressing enter, shift enter. So it has run. It means like you can also run it this way. Okay. And let's see what is there inside. See, you are able to compute it, right? You don't have Python installed in your system. It's not even like you can do it inside your mobile as well. Like you open this URL and then start typing these things. You'll be able to do it. Okay, in any device like where you have a browser and which is supporting this Google Colab, then you can do it. Yeah. So this is one good thing, and actually, it will provide us like see like you can open multiple anyway. So you can see like it has allocated. Let me click here. So it has allocated some 12 GB RAM and a disk space of like 110 107 GB. So and in case you want to use like GPU or TPU to run your like complex algorithms, okay, kind of machine learning training, if you want to use this, you can still use it like at free of cost. Like in case you want it to run it in a cloud server, like they will charge you like per minute base, and like also a kind of storage they will charge you for that. But here you can do it for free. It will run inside cloud and it will give you the results. That is one a good thing with this. But there are limits, like you can run maximum 12 hours at a time. Like once after 12 hours, it will reset. You have to run from the beginning. So this is a case, like what you will do is like at the end of 12 hours, what you do is you pickle whatever the state of variables you have and save it somewhere. And then while it is running from the beginning, you again, if you run it from the beginning, because your program is intended to run at least for like weeks, let us say like 3 days, let us. So after 12 hours, it will stop, right? So then if you run it from beginning, then it will again 12 hours, it will stop. Your program doesn't proceed further. So what you do is at every hour, usually we do, at the 11th hour or 12th hour before it is stopping, you save the pickles. You pickle the variable states, like whatever you have, and then save it. And while you are rerunning again after 12th, once it is crashed, it is stopped. Then what you do is you load those variable state and then continue further. In this way, you can run it like how many days you want. So this is one example of use case where you will use pickles. Okay, is it clear? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, it's in case if you can always use this anyway, right? I think like from tomorrow, let's start using Google Notebook for sorry, not maybe this one, like Jupyter Notebook for our like sessions. We'll collab.
Okay.
Okay, so you will get habituated for. Okay, I actually just want to touch upon like all the three possibilities. So till now, like I have used this five, but it would have been very easy if we use like Jupyter Notebook from the beginning. Okay, so it's your preference, but finally, while you are deploying your code, you will be doing it in .py file rather than a notebook. This will be very good for presentation, but not for deployment. So in that case, again, you copy all the cells like wherever you want, you have, and means like code, whatever the code is there, you copy into a .py file and then use it. Or else there is a provision available where you can download .py, which will convert this notebook into a .py format, and it will be saved. Okay, and it will be converted, and you will have it, so that you can use it for your deployment.